So, hello there. It begins. We have touched down in Faro, just leaving the airport now. Bags all good, check-in all good. Checked on Google Maps and the walk into the CBD, I guess you could call it, is an hour and 18, so it should be a-okay. I guess we start walking now. But so far, the weather has been absolutely glorious. People are really nice. The man at check-in had a nice little chat with him. So yeah, looking forward to it. So I've just been walking from the airport, taking a leaf out of my good friend Luke's book and walking in a straight line. Before a right turn, then walking in a straight line again. But just passing here, like the greenery, not many people yet. There's a nice little chicken over there. I saw an orange grove. They looked amazing. Then I remembered, oh wait, Portugal's meant to have beautiful oranges. So orange juice reviews may be coming soon. Who knows? Who knows? But other than that, still on a steady pace. I think I've got about another hour to go. Maybe someone picks me up along the way. Who knows? Who knows? I think as a heads up, I'm just gonna say that every first video I have when I get to a place probably be quite long, just because I'm just admiring everything they have, like the architecture that I've seen so far, the streets, the people, they're all very nice. I've also seen quite a few mopeds. I feel like the weather dictates that it's allowed, not allowed, but more acceptable and more comfortable. Wasn't that complete leather vibe. Also was not the complete Thailand, Asia, ciggy in mouth shorts and sandals, but a nice in between. But yeah, another 45 minutes to go, I think. All right, we've made it to our first dual carriageway looking road. There's bus stops on this side and they drive on the right side of the road. It's nice to know. Right side of the road driving, but left hand steering. But yeah, I think I might be able to find a shop soon. The other path was telling me to walk on a train track, so I said no. Alrighty, we're about 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away maybe. Walking in more of like side street kind of vibes. I've seen some big dogs, and what I found is the dogs just roam free. Like, they're very close to their owners, but no leashes, they're in the shops, they're everywhere, and they're fucking adorable. So it's going well so far. I think 6-7 minutes and we'll get in. What I might try to do is find a hostel that has somewhere that I can just put my bags down for a bit, so I can go for a little explore. Google Maps was telling me that a lot of the places that are really nice, like the Cathedral of Bones and stuff like that, they are all closed on Sunday, which makes sense. So I think one night in Faro will be done for sure. Other than that, yeah. Alrighty, so we've checked into a hostel for the day, because I feel like a lot of the things that I wanted to see are in fact closed. Don't really know anyone here, don't really know where I am. I've converted some of my pounds into euros now, so I can actually go for a meal at some point. I think I'm walking towards a square right now, according to Google Maps and the man that pointed me in this direction. And tomorrow I'll go see some of the attractions, i.e. I want to see the Cathedral of Bones. That opens at 9 tomorrow. And from there, it should be on to Lisbon. I'll probably get this a lot while I'm in Europe and stuff. But the streets here, the way that they're colored, the architecture, it's just gorgeous. Like, I'm sure there's probably places in the UK that have this stuff as well. But when it's not in the sun, it just doesn't feel the same, you know? Now we're rocking up to this statue, which I'm sure has some significance. We will go find out. I'm sure there is a plaque to read. So, yeah. Alfonso III. Indeed. Now we are talking. This place looks like it has significance, especially by the tour guide people there. If they're here, then something's going on. Wow. I can imagine when the sun is beaming a bit higher up, this square is fully lit up. All right, we are at O Correto in the Faro middle area. We happen to have margarita pizza. And since I only ever eat margarita pizza when it comes to that kind of food, I think we'll do a nice little food review of each one. I've had one slice already. Amazing. Cheese as nice and drippy as you can see. Crust as nice and crunchy. This chili oil, unreal. Unreal. Actually has a bit of spice to it. Yeah, no complaints from me. So far, we'll give it a. We're currently cruising at a good 8.89 ish. Let's see how filling it is by the end. All right, perfect amount of filling. Finished it. Spice level unreal. Very spicy. But that's on my own accord. That's from me putting the sauce on. Taste unreal. Portion size solid. I think it's bumped it up so good. 9.1. So first meal overseas, can't complain. So, hello there. We have another day. Today, the Chapel of Bones is open. I'm with my boy Liam here that we met yesterday. We've just noticed as well the birds that are. Oh, you can't even see them. Never mind. But yeah, time to see what's going on in there. I don't think I'll be able to record in there, but we will see. We'll see. It is now day one of hitchhiking back to Australia. We have checked out the hostel. Went to go see the Chapel of Bones in the morning, got some beautiful photos of that. Couldn't really record in there. Had a little walk around the old town and went to a park where we saw some peacocks, thanks to Liam's recommendation. And yeah, now we've got our sign, safely protected from the rain. We've got the rain jacket on, great purchase, fits back into a bag. And yeah, hopefully we'll get picked up soon because the weather is a bit on the dire side, but the game is the game. So the weather has cleared up a little bit. Might be a bit noisy now since I'm walking very much alongside the road. I'm on the M125 if I'm not mistaken. According to the woman in the hostel, this is the most common road used to get from Faro to Lisbon. So if I'm going to be getting picked up by anyone, probably on this road. Once I get to about, because I'm still quite near the town right now, I think I'm going to get a bit further on, and once we're a bit further, we'll start getting the sign out, and hopefully, next time you hear from me, I'll be inside a car having a chat with someone. We have had a slight change of plan. I was stood at the service station on the main motorway, and I was there for a good, 20-30 minutes? And yeah, no, not a single person batted an eyelid, but I had a couple walk past, and the lady was Ukrainian and the man was Moroccan, and she was like, let me give you some advice. Don't do it on the highway. The Portuguese aren't one to help when they have somewhere to be on the highway. So they've given me the recommendation of walking along some of the more inner roads, because if people are to see me doing this on an inner road, they're more likely to stop compared to being on the main road where I don't think I'd be getting much luck there. That being said, the Moroccan man also gave me the advice, if I need to get a Flixbus, I can just walk on and sit down, they won't notice. So we have options, but we'll see what happens. Just as I started walking, I wanted to, now that it's a lot more peaceful, I wanted to just show you guys some of the views from this side. Really enjoying not having to have earphones in, have any headphones or anything like that. because I'm hearing the birds, I'm hearing all the different, like, just the way that the leaves kind of like whistle and shit. Oh, it's amazing. I don't know what these structures are here, but there's a lot of them. Who knows? Who knows? So we have done a little bit of an oopsie. Walked for about an hour and 20, hour and 30. Sat at this gas station and was just asking some people about like, oh, like, is this common? Like, what are the chances? They were like, not here. And I was like, what? They were like, you need to be like back, unfortunately, where I originally was stood. So yeah, we are now going to walk back. I'm going to try for about 2.5 more hours, I reckon, until about sunset, maybe a little bit after. And hopefully we can get somewhere. If not, make a value judgment about what to do next. Alrighty, guys. It's nearing, I think, 6 p.m. now. Have not found anyone yet. I've tried the standard stick a thumb out method, which has not proved to work too well on day one. I spoke to some Portuguese people and some couples, or a couple, and in general it seems that it's quite unlikely for this to happen, but I'm still going to persist. Bad news is, obviously it did not get picked up. So we are now walking back to Faro and gonna be a bit more prepared in terms of cardboard, sign, gonna get a high-vis vest, uh, all things to try and just, boost the likelihood of someone even stopping, because we didn't get a single person stop, let alone ask where I was going. The good news is we have precautions in place. It also means that I get to test out the sleeping bag and sleeping arrangements outdoors, see how that feels. And I mean, I got a real nice sunset that I'll show you guys in a second. But other than that, we may have been defeated today, but we are not disheartened, and that's okay. The game is the game. So, hello there. Today's been a rough one. It was day one. High spirits, very motivated and such. But unfortunately, as you may be able to tell, I'm back in Faro, back in the hostel. Things didn't go exactly as planned. Was on the road for about 4 hours, wasn't picked up, walked around a lot, my arms start it's very demoralizing when the plans that you set out to do don't align with the results that you get. And I'll still post snippets of how my mood was throughout the day, but I thought I'd just gotta be honest with everyone and be like, you know what, you can have all these intentions and things, but sometimes they just don't work out. Now, we may have been defeated today, but we are not demoralized. We go again tomorrow with some new changes. We've got a high-vis vest, which I got as a recommendation to maybe coerce people into stopping a bit more. Also going to have a bigger and better sign that's a bit more precise. I think putting Lisbon on the sign was a bit high expectation. So this time we're going to start earlier. We started at 2 today. I think start a bit earlier will be a bit better move. Just have a sign saying north, and a lot of lessons to be learned from today. But the game is the game. We keep going, we keep persevering. A part of me nearly got a bus today and it's like, oh, that'll do. No, we go again and we'll figure it out. But I thought I'd just say it's not always rose tinted glasses, easy sailing, picked up. But yeah. So, hello there. Welcome to day 2 of hitchhiking back to Australia. We've started earlier today, 9:20. We got the high-vis, we got some more signs. So let's get ourselves at least 20 kilometers further north. Weather is looking better than yesterday, but we don't know when the rain might strike. Here we have the sign and the high-vis. Let's get to work. Alrighty, we have reached the new location right next to the highway. We've got the sign for Lisbon and north. I know it's flipped, but here we are. And let's see what we can do. Lisbon. Lisbon. It's not looking too good. Oh wait, they're stopping for me. Wait there. So we've done it. We have our first ride, thanks to my good friend CK here. He will be dropping us further in, what was the name, sorry?
It's Villa Mora.
Villa Mora. And from there, we'll keep it going, get on another highway, and yeah, hopefully get closer to Lisbon there as well. All right, first trip done. Just a cheeky little 15-20 minutes, but we have been dropped off at a BP station that is adjacent to the highway that I need. So hopefully I can find someone here that will then take me onto the, I believe it's at the A22 or the IC4. So yeah, let's see what happens next. Alrighty, we've added some things on. It doesn't show regardless. I've put the A2 and the A22 because that is where I'm trying to go. I think I can walk this way for an hour 44. You know, I'll get the legs working a bit because there is a designated, not designated, but a good gas station there that a lot of people have said is a good start. So maybe it's time to get our walking shoes on, eh? Been walking about, I think it said 46 minutes left. So I've been walking for about an hour now. Very, very quiet roads. Seen 2 restaurants, lots of dogs, all of which barked at me. It is obviously too warm, hence why the thermal has come off and the hoodie is attached to the bag. We've got another 35 minutes until we're on the main highway and I get to what, according to online hitch spots, is the best one to get back to Faro because it's on the main highway, the A22. Yeah, we'll see how our luck fares up when we get there. I'll stand still for this one, but that building over there, oh, there we go. That one right there. I don't know why, but it's giving similar vibes to GTA 5 Observatory. So that's the kind of area I'm in now, I guess. Okay, I'm here with Carliano. We've been picked up so we can get closer to the motorway or to like a gas station at least. And from there, we're gonna try and get over to Lisbon. But obrigado, Carliano. Obrigado.
Okay.
Well, that was that worked out quite nicely. I was walking up that hill, saw 2 cars, and I was like, you know what, just fuck it. On a whim, I'll stick my thumb out and see what happens. First guy jetted past, second guy was like, go on then. No English at all in this man. But this is where I've got to say a massive thank you to my friend Anna, who has sent me a voice note regarding what I'm doing, but in Portuguese. So I can just play that voice note to people that pick me up, and then it's a lot easier. So Anna, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're now closer towards Luel. Gonna walk a bit more this way, and hopefully someone's getting onto the A22 sometime soon. So the walk has had to be extended because, bless his heart, he dropped me off in a good like roundabout area. The issue is the path that I'm walking on, as you can see, has very minimal pavement. So even if people wanted to stop, I don't think they can. So it seems that we will be walking another 40 minutes to then get onto the A22. That is the aim of the day, because when we're on the A22, we can get to Lisbon. Over and out. We're having a little sit down on the side of the road because we've been walking for a bit too long now. We're just after a bend, so I don't think anyone can stop. But there is a nice little space here if someone did want to stop. But it's not looking likely. It seems I'm in some back end area, so the walk will have to resume very soon. But that's all right. That's all right. We had a few stops along the way just for a little sit down, let the knees and ankles relax. Carry on the walk with about, I think, 30 minutes left to go. And we're now at a point where I can see the ocean. So I want to say that's Lagos. Who knows? Could be Albufeira, could be any of them. But I see water, I see some high rises. So that's why I'm going to go with Lagos. But who knows, eh? Who knows? Incredible news. We have walked on the weirdest back roads, on the strangest roads. And we have made it to Gulf. Well, it's on the other side of this building anyways. Now, the only issue is, how the fuck do I get in? Oh, the gate has just opened. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Life is good. Life is good. Here we are. Galp. Apparently this is the best stop to get to Lisbon. Right now I just need to sit down. We have found the best guy possible. Hello, Jeff.
Yes.
We will be getting halfway to Lisbon. What was the name of the place?
Jeff.
No, where are we going?
Orik.
Orik.
Yes.
So get to Orik, maybe even stay there a night. We will see what happens, but we are on the move again. All right, so we've just come straight off of the highway here, and Jeff has shown me that we have a church.
The name is Mãe da Piedade.
Mãe da
Piedade.
Mãe da Piedade. Wow, and yeah, it's just a church on the side of the road. All right, so Jeff has just informed me that this road that we're currently driving on right now is one of the most dangerous roads in Europe?
Yes.
Okay. And why? What reason?
Because they have many curves.
Okay, so because of the curves and the curvature of the road, similar to like Chiang Mai to Pai, for example, you've got a bunch of mountains either side. You've got all these curves, and the overtaking here, there's no lines on the ground. It's if you go, you go. So I see it. And these are the views out the window as well. Similar to what we have in the UK, they've got certain areas of the road that they have a control camera before and after parts of the road. So most of the place, what's the normal speed limit?
7.
Oh, not for this one, before.
Before is 90.
90. So before we can cruise chill at 90, but then their control cameras aren't for like a short amount of distance. We've been going down at 70 for a bit of time now. So yeah, and then here we have the sign saying so as well. But yeah, it's crazy that once again, I'm still getting over the fact that I'm driving on the right side while being on the right side of the seat as well. But yeah, learning a lot about the roads and the architecture. So Jeff was saying with a lot of the towns and places in Portugal, no matter what building you make, the color scheme has to match what it was before. So the roofs have to be the same, the building has to be the same, the color has to be the same. I think that like preserves the cultural integrity of it, which is nice.
This is orange. Everything.
Orange. Beautiful. Oh my word.
You see the colors? It's the same. Everything is
on each side, yeah. We are in the pork capital of Europe. The black pork here is phenomenal. I will not be able to try any, unfortunately.
Look, the house.
Oh, man, they're amazing.
Dom Afonso Henrique.
Okay, so this was the king that was used to be in this castle, which was a lot bigger before, and he would bring all of his troops here as well. And oh, just look at the views from this side. So is that still Orik as well?
Yes, sorry.
Okay, so Orik is there as well. Unbelievable. You can understand why he had a castle here.
Yeah.
Like, beautiful. Wow. Thank you so much, Jeff, for bringing us here. Appreciate that, my man. So I think we would have a slight issue with the house if I was living here, but there's a bit more room inside, but here we are. On level. So we've just come down these wonderful steps here to this gorgeous church that not only has its own courtyard here, all the way along here, but in the distance there, we have the best place in Portugal to have solar panels. And as you can see, it stretches on for quite a way there. What a way to get into the early to mid afternoon. There is a cat over there. I don't know if you can see it because I can't see either. Adorable. But our good friend Jeff there has dropped us off and not only got us a good halfway to Lisbon, but also he showed me around the whole of Orik. Got to see the old castle, the church, some of the most beautiful views. Yeah, you know what? We're feeling it. We're really feeling it. Wowzers. I think it's going to be a bit harder to get back to Lisbon now, because I don't think there's going to be like many, what do you call it? Gas stations, service stations, whatever you want to call them. But we'll make it work. We've done a good hefty amount. So yeah, let's see who picks us up next. All right, ride number 4 of the day from Obrique. We have Julio from Brazil as well, and he's going to be getting us more towards Lisbon. He offered to even give me the €5 for the train there, but I told him about the project and how we're doing things. And yeah, now we carry it on, we keep it moving. I don't know how we've done it, but we've got to Vila France, or Vila Zira de France. Fuck, where's the sign? I don't know. But we are very, very close to Lisbon, about 45 minutes out. And there is not a single hostel in this area. So it'll be one of two things. Either finding a place to set up camp, or we have a look at how much the train is to get into Lisbon. But according to Louise, our good friend, it's only about €4. So we'll have a look-see, but we're gonna walk this way regardless. So yeah, here we are. Alrighty, so we're at the train station in Vila Franca de Zira. There we go. And it's a 45-minute drive to Lisbon, or it's a 25-minute train, and the train is €3. Now, as much as I would have loved to camp out here, there are no hostels here and no hotels just going to take my baggage for me. As much as I want to do all of this, I don't want my things getting taken. So I'm going to get to Lisbon, find a hostel that takes my bag just for the night, and then find bed for the night. I don't understand anything they're saying.